DX Engineering, and we encourage your questions and your comments in the chat room. And today we have Icom America, and it's Ray Novak, N9JA. Hello, Ray.
Good afternoon, Tim, and everybody watching us live. I'll apologize now. My internet has been solid all day long, and now all of a sudden it wants to get a little strange.
Well, we'll do the best we can here. Let's talk about Icom radios, and let's talk about what's going on with the ID-52.
Now, the ID-52 is going through a formal upgrade. We're introducing the ID-52 Plus. The Plus gives you a USB-C charging port and data port combined, as well as a new Bluetooth chipset. The new Bluetooth chipset allows you to do your terminal mode and access point mode wirelessly over Bluetooth, so no longer require the special cable to connect to your devices. So that's going to be a great benefit there. Additionally, there is the ID-52 Plus 60th anniversary model. It's a new color, new box, and it's pretty exciting, and it's real nice looking.
So, you know, it's not often that you have anniversary editions of radios, but with the 52 Plus anniversary edition, look at that. That is really nice.
Yeah, I've never seen an Icom black box before.
Yeah, very, very nice. And I expect there's something on the radio that signifies the anniversary as well.
Well, in addition, I mean, new foam packing for it, not styrofoam, but a rubberized foam. The wrist strap, once you put the wrist strap on, it's on there pretty much permanently. It's a little difficult to take off, but it is embossed with the 60th anniversary logo, as well as the Icom logo with real nice red stitching on it. And it comes with the, let me get this battery here. Comes with a BP272 battery pack that snaps right on the back of it.
And is there any difference between the anniversary edition radio and the 52 Plus?
Yeah, there is. There's only 2,400 of the 56 of the 50 of the 60th anniversary radios being produced. So it is a very limited production worldwide. But beyond that, no, there's not.
All right, so there's no electronic difference, no software, firmware differences.
No, and when you look at the front here, the 52 Plus will be a black case, will not have the red stripe or the 60th anniversary on the front.
Right, and 2,400 units is what
the
production run is. Okay. Wow, very nice, very, very nice. And
for the U.S. and Canada, there's going to be less than 1,000 units.
Okay, so less than 1,000 units come into the U.S. and Canada. What about price? Do you get any ideas on where the price is going to be? Let's see if he comes
Dropped
back.
Out.
There we go. Go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
Okay, looks like I'm back now.
Yes.
The pricing has been released. If they want to find out.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're having troubles with Ray's internet until he comes back. I want to recognize XE2 Zulu down in Mexico. Oh, there you're back, Ray.
Yeah, it's this crazy Starlink. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you were saying where the pricing, guys can find the price on the radio. And we've got Kilo Golf 2 Mike down in Florida. Nice to have you on, Mike. And will we see Ray at Ham Exposition? I don't think so. I don't think his plans allow him to be there. Sorry about that, Roger. November Kilo 1 India. And we've got our friend Michael, W3 Mike Lima, Japan. I love what Icom and DXE does for youth in the hobby. Are you back with us, Ray?
I think so. I went to a backup internet resource here. So luckily, as you guys can tell, I had somebody tell me the other day, I'm either in an RV or a boat. I'm in an RV working remote. So,
okay. So where can they find pricing information?
It should be on the DX Engineering website.
Okay. All right. That's a good place to find it. We've got a couple of other fellows on with us from Brazil. It's Papa Yankee 2 Bravo November. Over in Namibia, it's Victor 51 Juliet Papa. From Spain, it's Echo Alpha 7 Kilo November. And so we talked about that he's in his RV. And Frankie, sorry to hear about your mother passing away. And Charlie, Kilo Charlie 9 Lima Alpha, nice to have you on. And from Orlando, it's our friend John Knott, November 4 Juliet Tango Kilo. Let's jump right into the IC 905, Ray. How are things going with the 905?
905, we're trying different sales promotions to intrigue people to buy. The biggest thing I think is happening is a lot of people think that it's a mystical, magical radio that is made from unobtainium. You guys just launched a very nice video about the radio itself and operations of it. And that's helped. We're starting to see it move the last couple of months. And it's one of those radios that, for those that are really curious about microwave, it's a great radio for them. It's pretty much plug and play. You know it's going to work. I've had debates with the guys that build their own and build it from transverters and things like that. But when we start really talking about, you go to 10 gigahertz, the radio's pretty spot on. You don't have to worry about it drifting. You don't have to worry it not coming up on frequency. And the test equipment for calibration in that you really don't need because the radio's good to go. That means the world to people that are doing the higher frequencies.
No, that's very true. You hear a lot about that on the UHF reflectors, microwave reflectors, about frequency accuracy and about being able to trust, the transmitter, is it going to work? Yeah, Michael, KI8R, one of the DX engineering team members, did a great video on the IC905. It is posted on the DX engineering YouTube channel, so you don't have to look for very far. Just look for IC905 on the DX engineering channel. And there's a lot of add-ons to the 905, Ray. You want to walk through the various options?
There are different antenna options, and it's been interesting to hear the different comments. And I was at the Seaside, Oregon Hamfest. It's called CPAC. And I ran into 6 guys, all of them having 905s, and they were talking about the different things that they saw in the various social media groups. And they go, we don't understand why people are not doing more of this. 4 of them live in the same community. They drove down from Idaho. They stopped at state parks. And just on that trip alone, they had over 800 POTA contacts. And they invited the local ham clubs to come see and investigate and see what microwave was about and to demystify what all happens on microwave. And they were doing things like voice communications. They were doing ATV with it. And because of what they were doing, we created microwave crew t-shirts for them to hand out to the people that they see, because it was incredible what they were doing. And one of the guys that showed up from Portland, Oregon, he was like, I just bought everything with it, the vertical antennas. And he goes, yeah, they're vertically polarized. All you got to do is turn them 90 degrees and they're horizontal. They're disc cone antennas. And I mean, he started, and I'm like, okay, you're telling me all of this stuff. You must really get into microwave. And he goes, well, I'm a microwave engineer for satellite. And after getting this, I've convinced our team, since we have a frequency that's so close, that's in the 10 gig range, so close to the ham bands, we're going to extend it so I can play ham radio with it as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's almost like you've got the ultimate ham shack, and you work at the candy store too.
It does help when your job is related. I do want to call out a couple of the other folks here, Ray, that we have in the chat room. We've got from the Philippines, Delta Whiskey 4 Bravo Tango Lima is on, and it's pretty early in the morning there. Tom from Texas, and he's thinking about these might work on the ARES trailer down there. And our friend Dwight, Kilo 4 Yankee Japan is on. Perry is on, November 5 Papa Juliet from Oklahoma. And from Kilo Bravo 0 Sierra Tango Germany says he got to touch it at Hamcation. I want one, but it's a chicken and egg. Do I want to buy one before others are using these bands? And, you know, Chris, I say you got to be a pioneer. Get out there and get one, and then tell everybody else. And our friend Richard is on from Australia, where it's 4:40 in the morning. Victor Kilo 2 India Zulu is on with us as well. And so Richard is up nice and early. And our friend Sandy, Delta Lima 1 Quebec is on from Germany. So we have a lot of folks on in the chat room, Ray.
Well, there were a couple of comments in there. Tom, I agree with you. And one of the nice things about it, you're able to do the D-Star DD mode, which is 128K bit per second data. You're able to set up network backbones using the ham bands that do not interfere with the commercially available off-the-shelf equipment. So you've got frequencies that you can use that no one else can touch, and you'll be able to move data. So when you have a hurricane come in South Texas, knocks out all the electricity, and they're complaining that the radio systems aren't working, you can move data and make a lot of things happen, as well as ATV. Chris, as far as the chicken and the egg, one of the guys in Idaho convinced his two buddies to get, or no, I'm sorry, he bought two of them, one for him and his wife, and convinced one of his buddies to get one. And they're the three that go around activating these state parks and showing how much fun you can do with microwave. So what you got to do is either get the YL, a 905 to go with yours, or convince one of your partners in ham radio crime to get one as well. You'll have a lot of fun with it.
No, those are all great tips, Ray. Well, Ray, I want to thank you for coming on today and talking about the new ID-52 Plus and the 60th anniversary edition, as well as the IC905. Both very exciting products at Icom. So thank you, Ray.
You're welcome, Tim. And I did see a question and a comment about the ham exposition in Marlboro. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to make it to that one. Tim's really twisted my arm real hard, but I'm going to be in Tokyo at the Tokyo Ham Fair, so I get to see the new X60.
There you go. All right, and we'll talk about that in a future show. But Ray, thanks very much, and thanks to all of you for watching today. I hope you had fun. Tune in tomorrow. We've got a very special weekend special. We will be talking to the crew out at Jarvis Island. So tune in tomorrow, 20 Zulu, on Facebook and YouTube here at DX Engineering. Until then, 73 from DX Engineering.
73.